Am I the a-hole for telling my mother to move on and find purpose after she melted down after finding out my father was having another child? I'm a 25-year-old man, and I'm currently the only child of my parents' dad, 43, and mom, 42, who had me when they were teenagers in high school. They grew up in a small town where few people ever live, and my mom was the popular girl while my dad was the smart guy who had the potential to go far. Becoming parents at 17 wasn't easy for them, but I truly believe they did the best they could. However, their relationship was always tough. My mom was happy staying in their hometown, but my dad always hoped for something more. We never really had a normal nuclear family. My parents never got married, they lived apart, and I never had siblings, which is a sore spot for my mom. Despite all of this, my dad has always been an amazing father. Even when he was exhausted after long days, he patiently taught me physics and did everything he could to provide for me and my mom. He worked hard to build his own construction company and paid for my entire college education. A couple of years ago, my dad met Anne, 33, who used to be my mentor during my college internship. My mom hasn't taken any of this well. She accused my dad of trying to replace her with a new stepmom for me, even though I was almost 20 at the time. After they got married, she accused Anne of stealing her life. When they moved out of state to their dream home, mom called Anne a gold digger. Last month, I found out that dad and Anne are expecting a baby girl. My mom found out last week and has been inconsolable ever since. I'm really trying to be understanding, but her reaction has been so extreme, accusing Anne of taking away my inheritance. For the last 4 years, I've listened to her vent about her issues with dad, playing the role of her therapist, but yesterday I reached my breaking point. I told her she needed to move on from her personal issues with dad and find a purpose outside of trying to recreate a life with him, because it was clear it wasn't going to happen. Am I wrong for being frustrated and saying that to her?